For 3,000 years, the galaxy lived in peace. Planets traded freely. Fleets explored the stars, and war became a story told only in history lessons. The memory of humanity, once feared and powerful, had faded into legend. Most alien races believed humans were gone forever, lost in time, destroyed by their own pride. But in the dark edges of the galaxy, strange signals began to appear. They were faint but sharp, carrying a rhythm no alien technology could create. Old data experts studied them, and one word kept echoing through the patterns: Earth. The Galactic Union grew nervous. The oldest species, the Valorians, warned, if they return, the stars will burn again. Their words were ignored for centuries, but now, every leader felt the same cold fear. Fleets were prepared, defenses armed, and messengers sent across worlds. Then, one silent night, a massive ship appeared at the border of Union space. It did not send a greeting. It did not identify itself. Its dark hull reflected the starlight like a mirror, and its energy readings were beyond anything known. Commanders of the Union watched from their ships. They believed they were ready. They were wrong. A voice came through the communication channels, calm, steady, and unmistakably human. 3,000 years, it said, and you still haven't changed. In that moment, every ship captain felt something ancient awaken, a fear buried deep in their DNA. The ship's engines glowed red. Across the stars, silence turned into trembling anticipation. The peace of 3 millennia shattered with a single human smile, cold and knowing. The galaxy would never be the same again. After the human ship appeared, the galaxy could no longer sleep. Every broadcast spoke of the same question: had humanity returned? Some called it a rumor. Others said it was the beginning of the end. The Galactic Union ordered silence, but fear spread faster than any signal. Deep in the archives of Valoria Prime, old records were unlocked. Dusty holograms flickered to life, showing images of the last war 3,000 years ago. The skies had burned, worlds had fallen, and human fleets had moved like shadows through fire. They were fewer in number but stronger in will. The last message ever sent from the battlefield still echoed in the database. We do not fight for conquest. We fight to remind you who we are. Younger alien generations never believed those stories, but now, as that same message appeared again in intercepted signals, no one could deny it. Humanity was out there, and they had been watching. The Union sent scouts to search the border systems. Only one returned. Its captain spoke with shaking hands. We found ruins, ancient stations still active. They were not abandoned. They were waiting. Every council met in panic. Some begged for diplomacy, others demanded war. But in the quiet halls of the Union Senate, one old Valorian whispered, "It is already too late. They are not coming. They are already here." At that same moment, in the darkness between galaxies, hundreds of human ships uncloaked. Their lights burned blue against the void, silent but proud. And somewhere, a single command was given: Operation Dawnfire, begin. The stars flickered once, as if afraid of what was coming next. The first shot was never meant to start a war, but it did. Near the edge of the Helion system, a small alien patrol spotted one of the human ships. Its hull was black as night, its shape smooth and unfamiliar. The alien commander ordered a warning shot just to test its response. But before their missile could reach, it vanished and reappeared behind them. No one saw it move. No energy spike, no warp trail, just gone. A single beam of white light cut through space, and the patrol ship was gone, turned into glowing dust. The rest of the fleet froze in silence. Then the voice returned. Calm, confident, human. Stand down. This is not your war. Yet. The Union High Command received the report within minutes. Their leaders shouted for retaliation, claiming humanity had struck first. Armadas were launched, banners raised, and worlds went on high alert. For the first time in 3 millennia, the galaxy felt the weight of war again. But the humans didn't attack cities. They didn't conquer planets. Instead, they moved through forgotten sectors, awakening ancient stations hidden in the dark. Each one lit up with blue fire, connecting through invisible energy lines. The network grew with terrifying speed. Alien scientists watched in confusion. "They're building something," one said. "But what?" No one answered. because in the distance new signals appeared, on millions of them, all marked with one word that froze every heart in the Union. Sol. It was not an invasion. It was a reminder. Humanity was rebuilding its home among the stars, and somewhere deep in that network an ancient voice whispered, "The spark has been lit. The fire will come next." The galaxy had seen many wars, but never like this. Humanity did not rush to fight. They moved with calm precision, almost patient, as if every step had already been planned long ago. The Union fleet searched for them day and night, but the humans were always one step ahead, appearing where they were least expected and vanishing before anyone could react. In the command center of the Galactic Union, fear was growing. Reports from every border told the same story. Ships destroyed without a trace, stations shut down, systems darkened. The enemy never spoke, never demanded, never negotiated. Only once in a while a transmission appeared on their screens. A human face silent, wearing that same cold smile. That smile became a symbol of terror. Every soldier who saw it felt something deep inside, not anger but regret, because it reminded them of the stories told by their ancestors, of the wars where humans fought without mercy but never without reason. The Valorian elder, watching from his tower, whispered to his aides, "They are not fighting for revenge. They are teaching us a lesson." Across the stars, the humans activated something massive. Old orbital rings hidden near dying suns. Energy lines connected them like veins of light. The whole galaxy watched as the rings began to glow blue, forming a shape larger than any fleet. The Union called for peace talks, but it was too late. Humanity answered only with silence. Then one last message appeared on every screen. "You feared our anger. You should have feared our patience." The cold smile returned, calm, human, unstoppable. And with it, the darkness began to move. The galaxy trembled as the sky itself began to change. From hidden gates across space, massive human fleets emerged, black ships with glowing blue engines moving in perfect silence. No music of war, no speeches of conquest, only the quiet hum of purpose. Humanity had returned, and they came not with fury but with precision. The first strike was over the world of Ankara Prime, a fortress planet once thought untouchable. Its defense grid lit up, firing thousands of plasma rounds into the void, but every shot missed. The human fleet moved like shadows, bending light, bending time. Within minutes, the sky above Ankara burned white, and then went dark. When the smoke cleared, the planet's weapons were gone, but its people still lived. No cities destroyed. No mass killings, only silence and then a message broadcast across the system. Earth does not destroy the weak. It destroys arrogance. Every commander in the Galactic Union froze. They had expected vengeance, but what they saw was control, the kind of strength that didn't need anger. Humanity's cold efficiency broke the spirit of their enemies faster than any bomb. Across the stars, fleets began to surrender. Soldiers refused to fight. The once proud Union Senate begged for mercy, but no one answered. On a distant moon, a young alien soldier watched human ships pass silently overhead. "They could have ended us," he whispered, "but they didn't." The elder beside him replied, voice trembling, "That's why they are feared. They don't fight for power, they fight for balance." And as the last human fleet vanished into the black, only one signal remained on every channel, a quiet heartbeat, echoing through the stars. The wrath of Earth had spoken. The war ended without a final battle. The Galactic Union never signed surrender papers. They simply stopped fighting. Across the stars, silence returned once more, but it was not the same peace as before. It was heavier, wiser, and marked by the shadow of humanity's return. Worlds that once feared humans now spoke their name with quiet respect. The ruins left behind were not of destruction but of pride. Human fleets had vanished back into the dark, leaving only messages written on broken satellites and old outposts. Words simple but unforgettable. Peace is earned. Respect is remembered. On Valoria Prime, the oldest race of the galaxy gathered in their great hall. The Valorian elder stood before the crowd and spoke. 3,000 years ago, we made peace because we feared their weapons. Now we make peace because we understand their hearts." His voice trembled, but his eyes were calm. In the deep black near the forgotten planet Earth, thousands of human ships floated silently in orbit. Below them, blue oceans shimmered under sunlight, untouched and pure. The home they had rebuilt was no longer hidden. Humanity had returned to its cradle, not as conquerors, but as guardians of balance. From that day, no alien dared to speak of humans as myths. They became a reminder of what power truly meant, not destruction, but discipline, not dominance, but control. In the archives of the galaxy, one line was forever written. When the 3,000-year peace shattered, the galaxy learned that humanity never sought war. They only taught why peace must be protected. And somewhere, far beyond the stars, a human voice whispered into the void, "We are still watching." The galaxy believed it.